The Broncos lose again to the Jets. We all know what Sean Payton said earlier in the offseason. It was the worst coaching job about Nathaniel Hackett. He's now the offensive coordinator for the Jets. He was formerly the head coach of the Broncos. And Sean Payton and Russ exchanged words on the sideline. Is this marriage going to end after this season, or do they start like, you know what? We know we're going to end it after this season, and then we just go ahead and just try to get.
They can't end it. How are they going to end it? They just paid him.
Oh, they getting enough money. He's not going to be in Denver after this year.
They just paid him. How you going to go anywhere? I don't know how the cap stuff work and dead money and all that stuff.
The Packers are eating 50 million in dead money. Or Aaron Rodgers. Did you see what they did with Nick Foles? All that dead money that the Eagles ate and Indy ate. They don't care nothing about that, man. They eat that dead money.
Caleb Williams to Denver. Is that what we doing?
Yep. Might as well.
Wait, already?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all be throwing. I mean, y'all be throwing in the towel so early, man.
Man, you watching Russ. Okay, what chance do the Broncos have? You watching Russ play. Russ can't move anymore. What made Russ unique was his ability to escape the rush. Russ can't outrun me. He can't get away from his kids. If his 2 and 3 year olds start chasing him, they catch him. Well, you watching the game. I'm not telling you anything, Ocho, that people don't see. Sometimes I'm just telling you, what do you see? Russ cannot get away from the rush anymore.
Like I it's hard for me to even sit here and I'm trying to conjure up something to defend Russ with, but it's hard.
Go ahead, try. Because at first it was Nathaniel Hackett.
Right.
Remember, it was Nathaniel Hackett. He should have been the coordinator. He should have been the head coach. He shouldn't have called plays. So now,
and then
now look, I'm not saying that he's not. Sean Payton is not without blame here now, because here's the problem that Russ has. Sean Payton coaches hard. Russ has never been coached like that. You see, it's easier to be coached hard and go somewhere easy as opposed to being somewhere easy and then being coached hard.
I mean, he's been playing football all his life. And I'm sure at some point along that journey, he's had a coach that, was a little hard on him. Especially you can't be soft about it, especially at this level.
What did you just told me? Now, I remember you and I was having a conversation earlier when we first started Nightcap. You said they talk to the quarterbacks differently.
You're not supposed to. I mean, as you know that's rule. Cardinal rule number 1: you never chastise your quarterback in front of the team or other players. You just don't. That's the way it's. Yeah, publicly. Yeah, you just don't.
Right. But Sean Payton
coaches
hard.
Right.
Bill Parcells is
Tom
his
Coughlin.
mentor. Okay. He also, guess who else learned up under Parcells?
Yeah.
Bill Belichick. Now, what did you say Bill Belichick did with Tom Brady the first time, that first meeting?
He let him have it in front of the whole team. Okay. And listen, that moment, I understood that everybody in that room was expendable. Everybody in that room was expendable. It's the year they lost to the Jets when Mark Sanchez was the quarterback in the playoffs.
Mark Sanchez, Rex Ryan was the coordinator.
The whole point of the season hadn't even started yet. This is the first goddamn meeting. This is the bullshit we can't have if we thinking about getting to a Super Bowl. And he put on all the mistakes.
Because Russ was careless with the football. Do you realize that Russ had 70 yards passing through 3 quarters?
Yeah. But is that not on Sean Payton?
And DJ Reed was out of the game. Look here. I don't care what type. I give you some terrible ingredients. I don't care what type of chef you are. You can't make it taste good.
Okay. Boom. Bingo. First year together. Getting to know each other. Are we throwing in the towel on that already? On that relationship?
Already. Ocho, let me ask you a question. If you spend, let's just say for the sake of argument, you say, you know what, you and the wife say, you know what, we gonna splurge. You know what, we gonna go get this pad down in Tampa. That thing 20 million. Are you expecting to do any upgrades, or you expecting to move
for $20 million? I'm moving in. And everything better be ready.
The Broncos ownership, the Walton Penner family, they paid a coach $18 million and they paying a quarterback $47 million. And you talk about we gonna build? We got time to do what? Not I got 65. Not if I got $65 million tied up in quarterback and a head coach. I ain't waiting on nothing.
Sometimes you can't pay your way to success. Sometimes you got to work on it. Sometimes you got to work your way through it. You can't. It's like something when you get married. You have the ceremony. You have the reception. You have the honeymoon. You think things are gonna go good. Sometimes it goes up. Sometimes it comes down. But you got to keep on working on it until you find that happy medium right in the goddamn middle, and that's where they at right now.
Ocho, it takes a special type of coach to come in and coach. It's almost like dating someone with kids. He said, man, them ain't my damn kids. I ain't finna put up with that bull jive.
That's something special now. When you date a woman with kids, you know what you don't have to worry about? She going to always have snacks in the cupboard. She going to always have some snacks.
Okay, snacks in the cupboard. And Sean Payton like, hold on. I ain't trade for him. I ain't pay him. You know how coaches like to get their players. Just like a general manager likes to get his coach. New ownership like to get their coach. I want mine. This is mine.
But what is the best fit? Where's another option outside of Russell Wilson after the season? Where are we going? What are we doing? Think about it. Let's think long term. What's the long term answer to the situation right now that can fix it?
I think Sean Payton wants his. He wants
who? Drew Brees. Drew Brees ain't walking through that door.
No. Drew was done. Drew had no more tread on the tire. But let me ask you a question. Now, last year they were 2-3. They're 1-4. And allegedly, they got better coaching. Allegedly, Russell was supposed to be better. While we all love watching our favorite teams on television, there's nothing better than being at a game live and in person, sitting courtside. Take it from me. And the best way to get tickets to any of these games is on Game Time, the fastest growing ticket app in the U.S. Game Time is obsessed with finding ways to help you save money on tickets. You can find exclusive flash deals and sponsored deals on games and concerts daily. The zone deals, you pick the section, and Game Time picks the seat for an average savings of 18%. And with Game Time Guarantee, you'll always get the best price. If you find the tickets in the same section and row for less, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and redeem code Nightcap for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, download Game Time app, enter the code Nightcap. That's NIGHTCAP for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. You tell me Russ looks better this year than he looked last year, and he looked like stir fry last year. Right now, he looking like Moo Galpan. Yeah. I ain't even say General Joe's chicken. He Moo. See, I tell you on these Chinese food.
I don't know them people.
Yeah, he Moo. He ain't even stir fry.
We only at the quarter pole of the season. Are you giving up on Russ? Are you giving up on the Broncos in general? Just asking because.
Well, look, the Broncos. I understand that we got Sean Payton, but look, they saw Russ. It's like a fighter. You remember what he once was, but what do you see now? What do you see? But listen,
sometimes that fighter they can catch their second win. Sometimes that fighter catch their second win in that 7th round, and all of a sudden you get to round 8, 9, and 10, 11, and 12, and it's a whole different fight. It's a different fighter.
Ocho, he can't beat good teams anymore. He beat teams that are inferior. But when have the Broncos won a game that they weren't supposed to win? They were supposed to beat Chicago. When was the time the Broncos won a game in the last 2 years and you say, man, we weren't supposed to win that one, but we won that one? You were supposed to beat Chicago.
I don't know.
Let me tell you what the good quarterbacks do. They normally, 90% of the time, beat the team that they're supposed to beat, and it's 50-50. They win 75% of those. That's what the really good ones do.
You know what else the really good ones have? No, I'm not even gonna go there. You're right. I'm gonna leave it at that. You're right.
I mean, think about, look here. The Broncos gave up 3 first-round picks, 3 second-round picks, a 5th-round pick. They gave him 5 years, $245 million, $165 guaranteed. They gave Sean Payton 5 years, $100 million. And all of this to be 1-4? They got 6 wins in their last 22 games. Somebody got to go.
You know what? That family that bought the Broncos, they're business people, right? And you know when it comes to business, sometimes you put your money in and stuff, and it don't turn out the way you want it to right away just because you invested a certain amount into it. Sometimes you got to work.
You know
it got to work. Yeah,
the Walton family.
Yeah, I'm sure when the Walton family started, as soon as they put money into something, it didn't turn around and you saw a profit right away. Sometimes that happens.
Guess what it's doing now? You remember what they did in the pandemic? They closed some Walmarts. The less profitable Walmarts, they closed them mofos down. I don't know if you understand. They have things what they call a write down. That thing losing, we'll write it off. He's gone. You say you financial. Your financial people told you about writing things down, right? You put it in this year's, and it goes into this year. So next year you start with a clean slate. You better stop playing. You say you like chess, so they play chess. Everybody else looking at it as checkers. I'm telling you now, I ain't. Hey.
Man, that's crazy how the business work, though. It's crazy how the business work. 2 years, they already ready. They ready to fold on you already.
Yes, Ocho. We don't have time. It's too much money. I can't let you get another $45 million of my dollars for another 3 and 14 season. I can't do that.
You know what's gonna happen? This is the thing. There really is no answer, because if you do go somewhere else, you do get another quarterback, you go draft a rookie, you're still going to be in the same boat. That's like saying a woman pressuring you to get married, and she say, well, you taking too long to ask me, you leave and go deal with somebody else, and he ain't going to ask you either, so you're still stuck in the same goddamn situation.
But guess what? I already know. I've been with you for 2 years. So if you ain't going to make the move, so I already know what I'm going to get. I'm going to go with somebody else. They might. See, you said I can't find anybody better. Who's to say I can't? I'm not finna be that. So you want me to be beholden because I'm unafraid to go try to find something better.
Well, statistically speaking, the chance that you finding something better is slim to none based on statistics.
Hold on.
And based on Russell Wilson.
Russ, hold on. You talking about Russ 5 years ago. You don't think I can find anything better than this Russell Wilson right now.
Right now, as hard as it is to have a decent quarterback in this NFL?
No, I'm saying you saying I can't find next year a quarterback that can give me better at this production, if not better, for a cheaper price than what Russell. Are you telling me that right now?
Who you gonna find?
Don't worry about that. Don't you worry about, see, there you go. Well, who you talking, see, that's how the women that with you. Who you talking to? Don't worry about that. Don't you worry about who I'm talking to. I'm not going to be talking to you no more. That's all you need to worry about. Don't worry about who I might be talking to. I might not be talking to nobody, but it won't be.
One thing about the NFL, they always feel, well, everybody's replaceable. Everybody's replaceable.
No,
everybody's replaceable. Let's start there. Everybody's replaceable, but the quarterback position, you understand the landscape. Players coming out of college,
yes.
Quarterbacks that are in the NFL now, some that are not in the NFL at this moment. You understand how difficult it is to find one that is efficient.
Ocho.
You know how difficult that is, right? And you making it sound so easy.
Ocho, I got $10 million in my pocket. There ain't no houses that I looking like, but one might become available a little later. How do we know Kyler Murray don't become available? How do we know that?
Kyler Murray, if Kyler Murray becomes available, he'll be playing for the Arizona Cardinals because he gives them their best chance to win. Who gives the Broncos their best chance to win right now, even though things aren't going well, even at 1-4? What other quarterback out there?
I get. Oh, I'm not talking about right now. I'm saying moving forward. I think listen, this year, no. But I do not believe Russell Wilson will be in Denver next year. I don't believe Russell is the long-term answer to what the Broncos want or need. That is my personal opinion. The man had 70 yards through three quarters. 70.
So that's all his fault.
So let me ask you a question. See,
I'm just asking you, is it all his fault? I mean, this is a team game offensively.
But let me ask you a question. How many come from behind wins you got? Or they gave that to Carson. You see Russell got 40 game-winning drives. How many receivers got? How many the O-line got? Oh, so it's not all his fault, but he get all the credit.
I see you. I like how you flipped that on me, though. That was a good one.
Okay.